Are you an Outlander fan? Maybe you're a Sam Heughan fan. Well, if you said yes to either of those questions, then you'll be happy with what this video is about. It's everything to do with Outlander and Sam Heughan's most recent workout photo. Did you see it? If you haven't, there is no need to worry. Sit back and relax because we're going to tell you all of the Outlander news you need to know. Let's start with the photos. In the picture that Heughan shared with fans, we can see that he is sitting at the side of a boxing ring. He's in a vest and shorts while he stares at the camera with a pretty moody face. However, it's a nice moody face, don't worry. This picture was the announcement of his new role in Suspect, which will be on Channel 4 in the UK. However, people were a little bit distracted. Many fans took to the comments to talk about how distracted they were because of the photo. I mean, we don't blame them. He's clearly got thighs of steel. Also, this isn't the first time that Sam has gotten fans reacting this way with a workout photo. He did the same thing back in April when he was showing off his yoga skills. Heughan is known for being very fit. I mean, we've all seen him in Outlander. Well, he's also hiked in the lowlands of Scotland because he's getting ready to walk Ben Nevis. Also, he didn't stop there. He decided to share some other photos of himself looking pretty sweaty in the gym while being surrounded by weights. I mean, he needs to be pretty fit because of all that horse riding he does in Outlander. What was your reaction when you saw those photos of Heughan? Were you as excited as us? Up next are the two new cast members of Outlander. Joey Phillips has joined the cast of Outlander for the 7th season. He will be playing Dr. Denzel Hunter. Also, there is Izzy Michael Small, who is going to be playing his sisters, Rachel Hunter. The story is that they are Quakers who are living a nice, quiet country life until young Ian arrives with William Ransom, who is sick and injured. The two are in the books, and their first appearance is actually in An Echo in the Bone. Apparently, Dr. Denzel Hunter has been training in medicine in both Boston and London. He is a firm believer in liberty, which is why he is joining the Revolutionary Army as a surgeon. Rachel is more modest, but she does have a fiery side that attracts young Ian and William. Phillips was last in Casualty, which is a long-running drama on BBC. Michael Small is best known for playing a younger version of Kathy in Never Let Me Go. However, these two will not be the only new faces on set this year. They will also be joined by Charles Vandervaart, who is going to be William Ransom. This is Jamie's secret son. William was raised by Lord John Grey, and William is the 9th Earl of Ellesmere. He is a character that many people are looking forward to seeing in the show because he was good in the books. In the 7th season, he's going to show up in Wilmington ready to join the British Army, so he can help end tensions with the American colonies. However, we all know how that really turns out. Are you excited about some new faces being added to the cast? I feel like it's always growing. Wait, did you hear about the prequel? We've found out that the Outlander prequel is officially in the works, which is going to make everyone happy. It will have Matthew B. Roberts involved, which is the current executive producer and showrunner of Outlander. We know that the writer's room is most likely assembled now, but we don't know if they've started writing the spin-off yet. However, everyone's biggest question is whether the Outlander cast would make an appearance. Heughan did come forward and said that he won't be in it because Jamie isn't in it. Also, it does make sense because the cast have aged since the first season, so I don't know how they would play their younger counterparts. He did also say that he thinks the prequel is focused on Jamie's parents when they were younger. That means we might see a younger version of him at some point. Also, we think that the spin-off is going to be about Ellen Mackenzie, who is Jamie's mother's. We might be learning more about her upbringing in the Scottish Highlands, her courtship to Brian Fraser, and the birth of Jamie and his siblings. People who want to watch it will still need to have access to Stars. It will be on there just like its predecessor. Are you excited about the spin-off? How do you think it'll take them to make it? Will Jamie's dad be as good looking as Jamie? Also, keep watching because we have more news about Outlander. Did you know that Heughan said that Jamie Fraser has been hard graft? That's right, you've heard it here. Heughan has come forward and said that Jamie Fraser has been a lot of work. If we remember, Jamie first came about in the first season when him and Claire needed to go into hiding. He was running away from a crime that he didn't commit, while Claire was hiding from Black Jack Randall. Then Douglas Mackenzie said they should get married to avoid any political harassment. Throughout the show, we have seen that Jamie has stayed loyal and protective of his family at all times, which is one of the many reasons why people love his character. I mean, it definitely had me swooning. With so many seasons of difficult plots, Heughan has definitely needed to prepare for this role. He said that even though the books did give him a lot of insight into the character, he still had had a lot of difficulties bringing him to life. The thing is, at the beginning, he had never read the books. On his first day, his driver asked him how long he thinks the show will last, and he said maybe a year or two. Oh no, he was very wrong. He's had to really learn about Jamie when he realized that the show wasn't going anywhere because fans loved it. This was a lot of work for him, but he thinks it's rewarding. And so do we, because he brought Jamie Fraser to life. How much work do you think he needed to put in for Jamie? Do you think he has read every single book? Also, did you know that author Diana Gabaldon has talked about the last season? Diana Gabaldon is the author of Outlander, and she has opened up on how the TV show might end if it doesn't make it to its 10th seasons. She said that she thinks there is a possibility that the show will finish before the books. Right now, the show has been really good at matching up with the books, which means that there should be around 10 seasons for the show. However, the latest season, season 7, which is being filmed in Scotland at the moment, is following An Echo in the Bone, which Gabaldon said might even be the last season. She has spoken to the team, and they have come up with potential endings, but they're not entirely sold on the idea. Apparently, they need to wait and see how the seasons are going before they make that call. Wow, you're really playing with my heartstrings there. However, since they haven't given us the green light for the 8th seasons, fans are thinking that this might be the last season. Well, they think it might be difficult to keep the stars around for another 3 seasons. Both Sam and Catriona have been picked up to complete other projects, so we need to keep our fingers crossed for the next seasons. The team is also waiting to hear if there is another season available. If the channel decides that there isn't going to be an 8th season, then they will need to end it in the 7th season. However, she does think that there will be another season, so we don't need to worry about that. Also, unlike George R.R. Martin, she is definitely going to be finishing the last book before they ever reach the 10th season. I do remember that was one of her biggest fears. She wanted to finish the books before the show finished because she wanted to dictate the ending, which she should. Also, she's had the ending planning out from the very beginning, so she's just been trying to figure out how to get there and make everything work together. Honestly, she is a phenomenal writer, and I hope she is able to finish the last book before the show ends. I think she can because she sticks to her word. Have you ever read the books? Do you think that they will renew the show for another 3 seasons, or will it end before then? Anyway, that's all from us today. Have you seen those photos of Heughan? Are you excited for the 7th season? What about the new faces that are going to be in the new season? Have you read the books? Will you be watching the prequel when it comes out? Oh my goodness, so many questions! Let us know what you think down below.